right into the action too. We're hopping into agent select here. So you already see the chamber hovers here for respect to Wildray.
They're always out here for me, and you know the homies. They got
I do have to mention though. So Bando had some words actually before this series, Wildray, and he wanted me to communicate them to you. He wanted to bring up the chamber diff when he went up against you. What are we thinking about that?
I mean, with 3 kills down, it wasn't even chamber diff. It's just him coping.
Yeah, it wasn't too big of a margin.
Yeah,
I mean, but
it wasn't
the difference.
Too big of a margin. The difference only was like he killed me 1 more time than I did, and I had 3 more kills, so I was useful.
The difference too is that you have to IGL while you do it too. I don't even think Bando's IGL in that squad, right?
No, he was E-subbing that squad. Well, I was also E-subbing on the other team.
Yeah. So these comps, still not fully decided on this yet, but I do expect to see the KO come through actually. I think KO is pretty good on this map. I'm surprised we don't see a single Gecko though, so far. I think Gecko's a pretty good staple on this map.
They're all just hovering chamber and deadlock on the one side for me.
There it is.
There we go.
Got the Cypher. Alright. Mirror comps here. Alright, I like this. Yeah. Okay. Mirror comps.
Let's see this shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, that's exactly what we need, Wildray. Mirror comps, we got Sunset going on, it's ILH versus REVAMP. Like, that just makes it all that much more exciting. We can see the diffs.
Yeah, who's actually like practicing shit. I'm a big prep guy myself, especially on Sunset. I think I got my stuff coming up, so I want to see how they pull it off.
Yeah, Sunset is a killer map for Rendezvous, so I'm excited to see your analysis here as well, because this is a really good map for the comps that they're playing. I know you guys usually play a very different comp than these both, but I like the Cypher, I like the KO Gecko. This is really cool, and the fact that both of them are playing it too.
Yeah, the complex comp is really big right now. Sentinels being the team that really put it on the map. The sort of a style they stole from PRX actually, and
Yep. Makes a lot of sense here, and it looks like we're ready to jump into the server here as the players get ready for the pistol round. And this is going to be so cool. What a clouded matchup this is here. Lots of folks on the side of REVAMP.
Be interesting to see how they use these flashes to get info properly.
Yeah.
It's all about juggling those timers.
And a little dizzy. And we see a little bit of a default already actually coming out from REVAMP.
Not how much I like
gonna go upwards. Yeah. And the flash not getting any info over there towards A, but the knife to come through. And right now you see some very early presence in B main right now. Bando trying to sniff out the setup, but Wildray, look at this double tripwire setup. It's very interesting.
Bando, please eliminate the tripwires. No, you gotta get rid of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is pretty good. That is pretty important. Yeah, that's important in the early rounds.
It's worth the nade all day too.
Yep.
Here.
And as the game plan shifts over here towards the B site, you still see that Reverse is going to be that lurk presence. And right now the round starts to shape. Looking to take down the spy cam, checking off all the boxes here. KO knife coming right on through, and Bando with the entry onto the site. And he's been so good on that raise. And we've been wishing that he stays on it here, but not able to come on top in that entry right now, and he goes down. As the bodies drop, there's only 2 left standing for the side of REVAMP. And they're both sitting here towards main. Low HP on the side of Reverse. And you see that ILH already have a good game plan as to how they want to attack this. They're not playing retake, they're playing onto the site. As the attack comes right on through the mosh pit, landing onto the spike. He's going to have to hop off that for a moment. And the spams come through, and as it's half, they're going to have to confirm the tap. And there it is, the shots come through. It's enough to take the diffuser down. And right now, Mango's playing around it very well. He gets all of them! And that's it! The bodies drop! Mango!
I mean, well played by Mango, but that was some of the worst post-plant I've ever seen. Like, it's...
Yeah.
They just all lined up.
Oh.
I mean, this guy's jumping with Wingman in his head. That was just insanity.
Yeah.
I mean, well played. Good for him. Honestly, you go, man.
Yeah. Pistol recovered there for Revamp. And an unexpected one at that. Early Dizzy to come out once again, but Bando, the tip of the spear. He's alone on an island here, but as his team catches up, the hit is coming towards his site as the dark covers are confirmed. 0 point does come through. Paint shells to come on to the back spot, and I miss her. Gonna have to trade into that, but Bando taking him down. So already the utility landing onto the site. Working out well for them in reverse to follow up there, and only 3 left standing for ILH in the retake.
I'm not really sure who's calling these eco rounds for him, but they're just like doing some gambling, honestly. Straight up. It's just the best way you can really secure an eco round. Gamble, 5-stack. Got classics anyways. Got nothing better to do. You may as well, you know, try to give yourself the best chances possible. If setting up normally isn't gonna help.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
And like watching these, just seeing like how they've defaulted so far. I want to see like a different pace change here for Revamp. And you make sure they're changing up these rounds to make it look different.
Yeah.
Slow one towards mid again.
And it's a similar look too with reverse over there at tiles, but this time there's 3 walking up into the angle. The Dizzy to come right on through, but the tripwire landing onto Jupiter there. Hecker being able to trade it down. And so far, the Cypher setup really working in his favor. You see them playing passively towards market. So they're just trusting that that main position is not going to be heavy here. And it puts Revamp in a very awkward situation in this early round.
And Revamp should know there's no tripwire in main, so they might be able to get a timing here. The real question now is, does he open the cam? Oh, we lost that fight.
Bando. Yeah.
So really
It's a
important
big pick from Bando.
And now Wildray has a reposition backside.
Oh. Walmart back coming into the angle. Yeah.
And
he got punished off of that.
Now. They've sold the fight just so well.
Yeah.
The only problem now is Shadow going for this lurk now is sucks ass. Unless he just wins the fight. My bad.
Oh. Yeah.
My bad, just 3 people there and he wins fucking 1v3.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Why not?
It is. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Wildray wasn't alive, so nobody could shoot back. It's a bit unlucky.
Yep.
So just farms
and that's the thing
there.
too. Yeah, you mentioned it. Like Walmart Bag is such a different maker for the squad. So when he goes down to mistakes like that, like in market, I don't know what that was, but you can't have that happening if you're ILH.
I was like intrusive thoughts one for like just a moment and it really got to him. Somebody has to be on there just trying to reel your duelist in sometimes, because truthfully speaking, it's their job to do that sometimes. Sometimes. Not there. Who's got the fucking rocks in their shoes, man? Somebody's got the cement shoes over here, and given the fact that they're trying to default towards A main here away.
Yeah. Look how early that dark cover is too.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that's gonna get value.
And there's already numbers here for ILH. The rotation's coming through, but the Thrash, Mango investing it into this round, looking for the positionings. Can't find one there onto the site. Tries to pre-fire back site there, but right now, we mentioned it early too, Wildray. Those dark covers came out too soon, so they have no cover on these extremities right now. Neural Theft to come through to confirm the positioning, so they have temporary safety. But Shadowbait on the flank does get 3, and I miss her to trade him out. And already that opens this up so well for Revamp.
Just like, I don't get it. How does this guy keep getting away with fighting 3 people at once on the flank and winning every time? That's not realistic.
The Thrash coming through. You can see Bando moving forward with it. It does land onto 1, but Hecker looking to protect their teammate here. He does go down. Hecker with the trade here. Bando almost with a peek into it. There it is.
I don't know what I'm watching. Flight Simulator.
And so far, it's pretty flawless from Revamp right now.
No, it's looking good. I mean, it's looking good for Revamp. I like the way they're playing around the post mines and what they're doing for an execute. Would like to see some better defaulting and pulling rotations better, because right now it's a bit weak on it, but otherwise it's looking good. The other thing is, like, what the hell are they doing on ILH? What am I watching?
Yeah, I
This is
don't know what that
insanity.
retake was.
The retake was weird. They had 3 people there. They didn't flood. And the other thing is, like, why is this guy fighting 3 down mid and winning it? I can't even be mad at him for doing it because he's winning it. That's the problem right now.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, usually those kind of fights are just ill, but he's just winning, and so it's like, okay, well, it's fine if you get the kill.
I like that cage from Hecker. It's cool.
I mean,
Horse out and off angle. But what's nice about this mid round right now, Wildray, is that Jupiter and Reverse were standing over here at A main, keeping this extremity contained the entire time.
Oh.
So it's still an option for them.
That
With that duelist presence, it does, yeah. With that early duelist presence they showed over at B, they're able to just come and regroup at A.
I mean, as soon as you take this ult up, you can't be slow anymore. They know you're here, man. You got your ult up.
Yep.
You gotta, I mean, I guess they don't. Nobody's got a tab button on the other team. It's a bit unfortunate.
I miss her. Is looking to sniff it out, though. Trying
This
to
is
pick one of
God's
these
least
extremities.
convincing fake.
It is.
30 seconds left.
Listen, like, they're just like, guys, we're gonna cut noise, not apply any pressure on elsewhere on the map, and we're just gonna assume that they're...
Ooh,
And it worked.
caught out main there. But the fact that it was a contact play is what caught him off the positioning there. And them expending 3 towards A main is what made that pace change happen. But ILH, I mean, not reading into this.
That guy playing like he flatlined in a hospital bed. That's the issue, in my opinion. This guy needs to, like... There's no way we're not aware that, like, guys, they haven't won anywhere else yet. There's nowhere else from B. They all A main still, because we know that they're not B. We have safe set up on B.
Yep.
We have no
With the
reason to
retake
believe
coming through. Wait, Walmart bag. Oh,
he got
Mango
3, yeah.
landing the last 2 in the round. Yeah, he got 3, but it wasn't enough. He looked so good too. He was on 1 HP for a majority of that fight.
Okay, please make the adjustment.
Yep.
These guys sold the worst fake ever and y'all fell for it. Please, 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 please mention this. Guys,
And they're
let's just
5 down.
over-rotate. Fuck it.
They're gonna have to stop this bleeding too.
Like, the way you can really pull rotations around the map on this map usually involves breaking Cypher utility.
Yep.
However you might want to do that, don't really care how you get it done, just do it. It needs to be done. Cypher is a very annoying character to play against this map because of all the tripwires they're putting down. Because they control so much space without, you know, having to be near there. Obviously somebody usually is there to play off the tripwires. It's the point of Cypher utility. You know, for passive info, but also, you know, to kill people. And so the value you get from just destroying them and cutting noise afterwards means you don't have to hit into, like, the site with 4 people on it usually.
Yeah.
And so it can save you, like, you know, the pain of going through the blender of trying to get into an A site with 4 people on it. I won't lie though, Revamp are getting incredibly lucky in this, the fact that they're not just 4 stacked on the site. And that one guy was just watching elbow while exposed to main fully.
This goes here.
Oh, we got a knife line up, holy moly. Wait. Holy shit, chat. Knife line up. Where's it landing? Market? Mid.
Oh, it's for mid there. Yep.
Not bad.
Interesting dizzy.
Yeah, I think I got nothing, but... Interesting is one word for it.
A lot of presence over here towards B main, and as you said though, Wildray, if they still want to rotate towards A, but keep numbers here at B, they're gonna have to destroy this tripwire. But it looks like the hit is still coming through. The null command popped, showstopper onto the site, and here's the hit right now. The Cypher utility down because of that null command, and Bando is going for the space. Doesn't land it down, but the paint shells to come through. Does temporarily deny the space in the 0 point to find the forward positioning. And right now you see a 5v5. Everyone closing in on the site, and Walmart Bag does have showstopper here. So definitely a round they can invest into this. But right now, with the site being swarmed, the neural theft coming through, right now Shadowbane is lurked, is caught out, but he still does get the kill. Showstopper coming through, lands onto Mango there, but reverse with the trade. And we've seen this before. The same situation for pistol
No
round.
way.
And he's not able to get the spam. Oh, he does. The spam through the smoke comes through.
What?
But the spike still gets diffused. Oh my
Kyle,
goodness.
no. It's so close, man. It's so far. Just the last shot. He gets some of the craziest kills ever on the spam with using this TP to get on top of the box. And then the last one that he can actually see is the guy he can't kill. It's so sad. I think he ran out of bullets. What is this trip? Okay.
Spike here.
Yeah, we're tripping for a small child when they enter the site. Go trip. Okay, guys, we just got 4 suppressed. Let's go mid. Nope. We're just gonna walk up. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. What? This guy's exposed to mid? Oh man!
Now,
Why
what's
are you
interesting to me
playing
about this
soccer?
round, the thing that's weird already about that, though, what you're talking about there, is the fact that they got 4 suppressed B main. So instead of either re-clearing mid, ILH didn't go for the fight on the A player. That's why it was so hard for them to know where this hit was coming.
That's not even that.
They gotta get ahead of it.
It's not even hard for them to know where this hit is coming. They knew exactly where it was going. They just didn't react. They got planted. They had cement in their shoes and got stuck to the ground. There's a glue trap underneath them or something.
Yeah. And we're stuck in another situation where they're in this post plant and the main control is still in revamp. So he's gonna have to tap onto the spike to confirm the positionings, but it does come through. The fragment to land onto the spike. Dink to come through the first time. And I miss her, the only one left into this. But right now, it's too desperate, not enough. Mango to land the first shot. Or the last one at that, and it's 6 on the board for revamp. They needed a response there, Wildray.
ILH need to get going, bro. This shit needs to be happening. We need to see some movement. I'm like Ninja right now. I'm not seeing enough movement. I really am not.
Yeah.
We're all stuck in place, man. We pinged 4. This team is known for chronically going to the same spot even if you find them. Just move from your A site. It's not worth defending anymore. You can play full retake. This map is retake simulator.
Yeah.
It's actually just retake simulator all day.
But here's a response from revamp, though. This time, when they're shooting out that 0 point, they do bring the spike over towards A, and they want to re-clear this position and see what the reaction is from ILH. Little do they know there was none last round.
I mean, okay, like, these fakes are never convincing because we never destroy Cypher Util.
Yeah.
Guys, what they haven't destroyed my Cypher chip yet. They're not here. Like, it's as simple as this. That one comm can win in this round every round, but they don't got bikes right now, and it's really unfortunate.
But Jupiter is solo with the spike, just entering this really deep lurk right now. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Bando with the lurk kill over towards mid. So you see the reaction to swing onto the angle from I miss her, and gonna get punished from that.
I mean,
now there were so many 1v1 opportunities for ILH in this round. I know they don't have the gun advantage, but I mean, you gotta stack the sights with these guns.
I mean, this is just insane.
30 seconds left.
This guy is blinding us teammate. What is happening?
Player standing.
One dead.
What am I seeing on the minimap? Oh, hell no. I don't even know. ILH just need to, like, they need to call another timeout. Everyone needs to go get a drink of water, wash their face, go walking up and down the stairs like I did yesterday, and just come back. Because right now this shit is not looking good.
And Axolotl's not even on the board with a single kill.
There.
What? Oh my goodness, you're right. I mean, this is what happens when you force comps that you're not good at, to be honest.
Yeah.
Why are y'all standing over here? I know that I did this once in my match to avoid a sky flash, but it's only because they can put the sky flash in your throat. They can't do that with Gecko Disney, bro.
Here.
Oh!
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
5-man fight. But the Cypher setup's here this time. So that actually tells them that. But the Thrash coming through. The 0 point actually didn't land on him. But I miss her. Caught out with the Thrash. Just doesn't know where to retreat to. So right now it's just Hecker on the site. And there it is. Showstopper come through, and Bando lands it. Coming over here towards CT. Almost lines those killed up. But he takes one down, and Jada go with the trade. And right now, it's Shadowbane pushed into this position. And Decisive Axolotl finally on the board with the kill, but Mango to trade it off very quickly. And 8 on the board for Revamp.
I think I finally realized it. Their retake is horrible because they don't use util to fight people early.
Yeah.
They've got all
They have
these
to secure a man advantage.
flashes. They have a 0 point. They got everything they could ever want, and they're not blind. They can still see you. They can still shoot back for free. Like, you need to be taking the most unfair, dirty, underhanded fights ever. There should never be a fair fight in the like once in this retake. It should be the most unfair shit ever. They should feel like they just got kicked in the ball sack every time you go to retake, because that's unironically how you should be taking fights. It should never be fair with this many flashbangs. You have no reason to let it be fair.
Look how deep Shadowbane already is in this round.
I mean,
With only seconds into the round. So there's no mid presence for ILH. And this has been punishing them so much.
and like they just keep selling. They keep like getting sold on these fakes that are so bad. It's actually like, this is criminal. Please, like. It was like the NRG game, man, where they skydog up fucking is short, and then they shoot it, and then they throw the eye afterwards, and nobody clears it at all, and it's like, well, there was no duelist, this guy was solo skydog, and it's like, of course there's no, it's a fake.
Yep.
They
But
finally
Walmart
put out the
bag.
big guy. Hold on.
Yeah,
Walmart
I was
bag's
going to
on
say,
it.
that's a big one into this round. Walmart
He's on
bag
the
with that
case.
pick actually makes this more possible for ILH. That 0 point to
And
come through doesn't get any info,
and
but...
Cypher.
Ooh! Yep.
Okay.
Hacker.
So,
He's defending it. Neural Theft to come right on through, but the main pressure does turn his body around, and right now Jada goes on the site to help him out, so...
they don't have time to
Revamp.
leave, though.
Yeah.
Unless
They
you
have
just...
to re-hit to the site.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Oh, he has time to make this play. And Revamp are good at
guess.
this, too, with the spams through the smoke.
Not again. Man, we're gonna have to watch it. And yeah, they smoked themselves off in man.
And they're already spamming onto it. Gonna have to confirm that tap here. The Maj Pit lands on Walmart back to push right into this one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Unlucky
Doesn't
if you
get the
have one
shot,
round.
though. Yeah. And Axolotl left onto the corner. But Hecker able to
Hecker
land
shoot
that
it back.
first shot. The Paranoia comes right on through. And right now, the shots are going the way of
And
ILH.
Caldo.
It's only reverse left. He goes for the first shot, and it just doesn't land. Axolotl with 2 on the round. And that's 2 on the board for ILH.
You know, honestly, after what happened last time, I was convinced that reverse was gonna make it up for it. It makes the difference this time. Actually get that shit done, but they're close there. I wanna see these adjustments made. These fakes are so bad. I don't know who's calling these fakes, but they need to be fired. Because they're not convincing. They need to like... They need to actually break the Cypher utility, and they also need to get a pick somewhere. It's the only way.
Let's see how it goes.
Until you get a kill, it's not convincing ever. And it needs to be 2 people. I want to see, like, you know, initiator plus duelist usually. That's what I like to watch. Like, you know, good teams will pull off, like, you know, they'll have like flash initiator plus duelist going, or like info initiator plus duelist, and they'll go in, like, they'll try to fight aggressively onto the site. Right now, like, you know, they could just gecko flash outside the smoke. Just like fake smoke on the site, and just go, and the other 3 just walk up into contact on A. But instead, this fake is not convincing at all. But somehow they've completely sold the side of ILH without fail every time, because 2 of these guys aren't like, well, you know what? Let's just regroup mid and fucking push down as 2. Fuck it, we ball. Like, there's no fuck it with ball energy right now. We got like the fuck it, we wait for the round to come to us for energy, and it's kind of annoying.
And Shadowbane going for mid again, but Walmart bag, he wins that again. And the last round, that was the deciding factor too.
What's Mango doing?
That's it. I miss her taking that down as well. So there's only 3 left standing for Revamp. But Mango getting the trade, but the showstopper on the side of Walmart does land. So we have Reverse and Jupiter left in the clutch.
That wasn't a trade. The guy
It's a
jump
spy cam
started
here.
back gen.
Yeah.
He jump started back gen, and he hit the headshot wall bang through the corner of the top of it.
And what's crazy
shot was
too here is
insanity.
Jupiter has full utility. So far, not enough expended into this round by Revamp. So they're going to have to look into this one. And right now, jumping over the tripwire there, it's Hecker to take the first contact, but Walmart bag, he's still alive and he's dangerous. Going for the swing onto the angle. Does not confirm it in reverse. Left into this. He's going to have to get both kills in a matter of seconds. And he doesn't. Axolotl. The double peek coming through, and that's third on the board for ILH.
Has VALORANT gotten 3 every time they won the round?
I think so.
Yeah, that's something, alright. Yeah, I don't know who's doing these fakes for the side of REVAMP, but it's... Sure, I'm an angry guy today, I guess. Or maybe it's every day, to be honest, but this is just... It's not good Valorant, but it is good shooting, and you know what? Sometimes that's enough.
Yeah, I was going to say in our last matchup, that was the narrative too. We were talking about it. We don't feel like we were seeing good Valorant being played by either team, but even though REVAMP are like up this much in this game right now, the thing is, like, I'm not very convinced still. Like, I'm not convinced of these fakes that REVAMP are doing. It's just that ILH aren't doing anything to get forward, you know what I mean?
I also just don't see, like, what's the point in playing this pop flash comp? I haven't seen any flash lineups. I haven't seen nothing yet. It's like, why play all these cool characters with these cool-ass pieces of utility if you're not going to use them right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like, I'd be saying the same thing about my own team if we didn't cook up Sova lineups. It'd be like, what's the point of playing Sova on this map if you're not going to have some cool-ass lineups? It's like, that's the whole point. Because
the only value we're really getting out of the KO on the side of ILH is they're just throwing that 0-point B main every single round, and they're just killing it. And there's nothing really else. There's nothing else cooked up with that role.
No, like REVAMP has some cool lineups on KO at least, which is nice to see. But otherwise, like, I haven't seen much like use of it. Like, no flash lineups for popping out of, like, you know, main smokes. I haven't seen like anything yet. Like, you see 2 suppressed here, right?
Cover going out.
They take the orb. They should know it's KO. If they have a tab button, which I hope they do. In case you're wondering, quick tip to people playing this game: you can press the tab button and see how many orbs are taken by the character. It's pretty cool. Actually, just free information. They give that shit away, dude. The scoreboard is free. They're just gonna look to get the second orb here. Get the null command online. Probably rotate back into a B hit with Bando here, but like, small problem though. Like, this is God's most unconvincing fake again. Okay,
the attack opping Gecko. Look at Mango here. The attack opping Gecko. What do you think of that? I don't see that very often.
Mango is my goat, so I can't even complain. Mango did play on one debut previously. Reverse did actually for a bit too. Played on our premier team.
Oh.
I got history with some of the guys on that team.
30 seconds left.
Wait, Bando got killed ahead of the take
they
though.
They have 2 ops. Oh no, they just traded guns. They traded guns. Okay. Mango picked up a rifle and they traded guns to Shadowbane. Okay. I'm not sure how I like this plant, but I do like the strat. Reverse is a psycho, but I kind of respect that kind of psychopathy. You know, that's the kind of good stuff, you know? Just
he's
crazy
still winning that fight mid. ILH just aren't putting enough attention to that mid pressure. They died with almost every round.
Enough attention to anywhere that isn't the spike planted. Like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. I will say though, in this retake, I mean, it's still, the numbers dwindled, but it's a 3v3 still. And as the tap comes onto the spike, it's a similar affair that we saw before. The diffuser gets taken off here, and right now the spams come through onto the smoke. And that's it. Take the diffuser down once again. So it's a 3rd try here, 3rd time's the charm. But the plant, Reverse still getting the kill through the smoke. And they have to come down again. Mango getting the next one, and that's it.
The spam is just crazy there, though. That angle from reverse was so massive. He actually got the guy behind the wall for Mango.
Let's reset.
Yep.
That was insanity. I mean, well played from REVAMP. I do like the post-plant protocol there is not bad. I see a lot of high-level pro teams doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's actually really good. The only thing I want to see is their attack strategies change up. Truthfully speaking, I think if they change the attack strategies up, it would be good. I think having more diverse plans for like their post-plant would be good. Like, imagine they were playing against a Sage on this map, and they can't just 5-man spam down main. Like, I'd like to see how they do make the adjustment there. Like, I'm sure they probably have something in mind. Maybe, I hope. I'm just gonna say that, right? Like blind faith kind of thing. Just kind of hoping that the boys got something in that end. But like, you know, you just never know with these guys. So, and Bando is just down there. And Walmart Bag is onto him. Okay.
Wow.
We didn't want to use util for that fight. We just want to take a drop.
What are those? Yeah, what are those fights taken though? The Bando was in such a deep corner right there, and there was nothing to support him here. But with the Dizzy coming through, Shadowbane is left by his lonesome in the market, but I say that, but Reverse is there behind him to trade him out. And that's it, the kills go the way. Shadowbane with 3 on the board, but decisive Axolotl taking him down, and now it's just Jupiter cleaning it up. 10 on the board for Revamp. That was a pistol that ILH needed to recover if they wanted to get back into this map.
I mean, that was one of the pistol runs of all time. Like, it was actually like, it was 5 dry fights, it felt like. We've got 2 flash initiators on each team here. And I could see the fight perfectly. What the hell, guys? Why can I see this fight? I don't want to see the fight. The goal is they shouldn't be able to see you.
Yeah.
Or if they do see you, it's the worst fight ever.
Check out Jupiter here. I like this KO lineup.
Yeah, no, I love these lineups. He's got the lineups on deck. Jupiter's a guy who will put in the work for it, and I know that. So, I'm happy to see him doing good recently. Played on my team last season. I'm just glad he's still playing, to be honest. He's one of the few guys from Illusion still playing, hanging around.
Yeah. The crazy part, though, right now is the fact that all of them got tagged by that 0 point. Look at the positioning that Bando taken, but the problem is they didn't check off the spawn box. So that's still an option, and they've got right around Bando. They slipped right past. So A-site's open.
The other issue I have right now is that they aren't willing to call that, like, guys, they got 5 suppressed and there's no way they're gonna go here, and so they have no info for A, which is fine if you're playing, like, you know, entrenched positions, because they're playing contact right now, so there's no way you'd know they're here. Okay, you hear these steps that you can know. Yeah, okay, that got them moving.
There it is, yeah.
It's just, there's not enough game because they don't leave somebody in an entrenched position on the site. They go down mid instead, which isn't necessarily bad, but you have to have somebody on A, and I like, personally, I like to do that myself. It's the kind of role I've taken up sometimes. It's where I'll put myself in those kind of positions to allow my team to rotate and make a read properly. If you can't have, like, the kind of information aggressively that you need, you can't make good reads in the round, and so it makes you just, you know, your life a lot harder. Luckily, they have the better guns, and ILH decided to play nowhere with their post-minutes positioning, but it's just, would like to see some better protocols for these rounds.
Flawless.
And that looking good. The retake was fine. I had some utility for it. Looked alright. Got suppress down. And ILH calling a timeout here. I'd be calling a timeout too, though, if I've been watching this gameplay. Okay. Surely. I mean, I don't know how good Bree is at this game, but I do know they're not one to sugarcoat things.
Yeah.
Some sugarcoating is fine. You know, you can do some sugarcoating. You know, don't just flame your team, but gotta be like, guys, something needs to give here, alright? We gotta change it up a bit. We're not winning doing what we're doing right now. It's not convincing enough. So, how are we gonna change it? I want to see them try to destroy the Cypher util, please. It's just, he's so strong on the map that it's actually the difference maker for, like, your attack side. If you can't fuck with the Cypher, you're gonna just get, like, permanently just stalled out by this guy, or, you know, they'll be able to force stack the other side. And it's so unfortunate that this is the way it is, but it also is just something you have to deal with. And so, knowing that the map is designed that way, and that, you know, this is the situation we're in, I hate this crosshair from Jupiter, but, you know, otherwise, back on track on the conversation, they need to get rid of it and then attack somewhere else. You have to cut noise, though. You can't just get rid of it and then just run away full fucking clomp down main, because it will not be convincing at all that way either.
You can see the tempo change already. The coach coming into play for ILH. And the attention is so heavy over here towards mid that there are 5. But look at the numbers for Revamp. There's 2 in market, and there's still a Cypher anchor on site.
We've got 4 for this kind of play. And imagine if somebody's in main right now.
Yeah.
You know, world, and like the doomsday scenario that is, like, we're stuck in main as these 4 try to push through market, and then suddenly they go for this site hit, and they've got 5 angles to worry about. And it's just, I don't know why we're moving away. We hit nobody with the dizzy, bro. Lock it in. Yeah, that's what I thought. Go back. There we go. Bando got a bit forward. Okay.
Wow.
Now, they get the pick. Guys, it was just Omen. Please don't rotate. Guys, it was just Omen. Mango, you gotta be yelling at them, bro.
30 seconds.
Okay, now we hear the movement. Now we move. Okay, guys, we saw Rays on that side of the map. I can guarantee where they're going. They're going A, boys. Just... We're not gamblers. These would be the worst gamblers in the history of gambling. I don't even know how that's possible. Usually, there's no skill involved, but...
10 seconds left.
Yeah, but this is a little scary, though. They don't have time to plant this spike. They're taking a little too long here.
Oh,
You see the utility coming out, the lineups, yeah.
Lining up
And
the
going
power
into
ones,
this
I
retake,
suppose.
Revamp only have 4 standing, so Paint Shell's going to come through. 0 Point going to try to deny it temporarily, but they're still pushing through the dark cover here, and there it is. Bando, the tip of the spear going into this. The main presence is shut down. Walmart bag to trade it off. And right now they're pushing towards this main position, but Shadowbane is the next step of this. He's not able to get anything through there, but the Neuro Theft, so they want to make a go at this one. He goes for the shot there, but Walmart bag coming on top, and Bando with the trade onto I Miss Her. The Paint Shell is forcing him out of position. And right now the time is ticking. Bando's going to have to get into this quickly, but he'll have to save. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, good run from Revamp. Getting 3 days, not bad.
Yeah.
It's one of those runs where like we take those even though we didn't win. It's not bad. Could have done a bit better, but only thing I would like to see is just, you know, some more gambling. We are not gamblers right now. This game is all about gambling, in my opinion. I think that a lot of your good calls come down to just, you know, being able to say, well, the most likely outcome is this because of what we've seen. You know, we use our info that we get to make an educated guess, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be somewhat accurate. And you know, you can usually guess tendencies just based on where you see people. When we see Rays and Tiles, they're usually the most aggressive player. We haven't seen the other people for like, you know, the last 18 seconds or so. You know, maybe 30 seconds even, maybe even more. We can just say, well, they're probably on that side of the map, and they're probably going A because we have nobody A and we don't have any info.
Oh,
my red got his one. Let's see. Can he get 2 more rounds to secure the round, boys? We'll find out right now. Okay.
this is what you were talking about. They saw the Rays presence. That's where that first pick came from. So that's why Bando's taking this space right now. Yeah.
They know
that's why he's taking the space. He knows there's 2 here. He's going to have the backstab on the market players, and there it is. He goes for the first one, but it's labored, so he backs up. That's it.
Yes, I like this. I love this.
But this gives ILH the mid-round information that they have so much space towards A. So if they want to go into a contingency plan, they have to re-clear that A space or hit B right now.
It's so unplayable now. That's exactly what you need to do. He gets his first pick, and he lives. The biggest thing is him living there. If he dies, they just run A and they win.
There it is. And here's the B hit coming through. But the utility actually landing onto Shadowbane does confirm that site presence, so they're going to have to fight it together, and Walmart bag still gets that entry. So that's the site player down, and they know that.
Wait, what? I wasn't... I was just only watching what happened at the end. Walmart bag got 3, guys. Unlucky. I was watching the fight with Bando and how he was positioning, and I think he did great, right? But he didn't call the fact that, you know, guys stay A, please, guys stay A, but you have to beg them on your hands and knees. Please stay A, guys, please stay A. It was only 1. They're not here, man. Just stack, because there should never be a point in time where Cypher's the only guy on the set.
Almost.
Okay, current objective, kill Walmart bag. Alright, step 1.
Yeah.
So we're making checklists for, like, things we need to do to win this round. Kill Walmart bag. And like bonus, get the comms up so we actually know where to stack. But optional, like in brackets. The first one is the only real one that you have to do right now. That guy is dead, and I don't care if like how you do it, even if it means rotating both initiators and your duelist over to seeing where Walmart bag is, and just to immediately try to just fight this guy with as much util as possible. That's what it means, man. Sure, man. Fuck with ball. I don't care how you do it, just do it. Okay, I like this from Bando. He's willing to sniff this out. Crazy first pick.
Spike down A.
Now, do they dry fight them 4 more times?
Oh, wow.
Oh, great happening.
He still gets a pick with the showstopper, but Axolotl, he lands 2 trades, Wildray. Makes this so much more even. Shadowbane?
So much damage, though. Even if he doesn't win
He's
this round,
such a nuisance around this angle. With the frenzy in hand, look at him.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wow.
Round.
Making the frenzy look so good.
I mean,
Match
like, I
point.
just don't.
I saw
I don't like. None of these teams know how to play Sunset. I'm tired of not saying it. None of these teams know how to play Sunset. Y'all don't know how to play Sunset. Y'all need to get back on the grind, alright? This shit sucks.
Yeah.
Your attacking side is not convincing. You've got to be the fake salesman. You need to come in here. Your number one goal is to try to sell ice to an Eskimo, alright? It's the only way. You have to be convincing as hell. You gotta be like, this ice, top notch, best quality ice you ever damn seen. You gotta sell it. Because right, it was made with spring water even. You gotta just like, maybe a bit of lying even. Because these fakes are not. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know Dry Fights 5. Fuck it. On this episode of Does Walmart Bake Get 4 to kill the round? Okay.
He's only on 8 HP, so it's so unlikely.
We've got you tilt to retake here, boys. Okay. No command, yes or no? No. I think if they get 1 pick though, then I'll command. Nope. Yes. Okay, we got him. GG. Oh, nice shots by Hector, actually. Good shit. Bit sloppy, I won't lie. VALORANT, sort of, you know, taking fights randomly, not really like. I just don't see like a vision for the round. What I want to see is like, give me an idea that I can be sold on. I want to invest in your product. And right now your product is not convincing. It's not getting any investments. Not even for 0% of the company. This is like insanity. I need to see something like, even if it's not like, it doesn't have to be crazy cooked up. It just has to be something. What is your win comp? Going for this A main push here. Okay, we get stalled out, boys. Right now I'm calling, let's go re-attack mid, boys. Let's go, let's go find some more space elsewhere, pull some rotations maybe. They know we're here, boys. We're gonna stalled out. Let's just chill. Cut noise. We'll re-attack mid. We'll come back after or something.
I doubt they're gonna do that.
I know that, dude.
I haven't seen either of these teams play this map like that too.
You know what? I know that, man. But like,
it's bad.
Just let me imagine, man. Just let me live with my fucking delusion, all right?
That's like me with with Bando's Astro and Lotus.
Oh my god, it's the same thing. You're so right. Guys, we're gonna see some crazy Utah. Watch these fakes, dude. You'll never imagine how he's gonna lurk on this shit. And it just does not do it one round at all. It's the same thing. You do not walk into the smoke raw and just okay. If there's a guy in the smoke with it, which the smoke screams shotgun to me. I'm just saying. But if there's a guy in that smoke, he's gonna bucky, and he hears the fish go out. I would quite literally just walk out of it. Okay. We're out.
I know exactly.
Oh, he canceled, then he just died.
Yeah. But Hector's been the difference maker in a lot of these rounds too. For the last few rounds here.
Yeah.
He's got 3 on the round going into the site. And Bando left by himself.
Yeah, can Bando get this round conversion? This would be crazy for me. I'd be impressed.
No.
Bando's not a bad player, so I mean I trust him. Oh, but Thrash is back up.
Yeah, but I think ILH has this.
Yeah,
they're in
ILH
really
has
good
this.
positions right now.
Yeah, he breaks the trip, he dies to the shark. Highlight, he's over.
Yep. Oh.
We placed it
Yeah,
wrong.
they're stalling. They're stalling really well.
Impressive wiring.
There's no time. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice try though.
All right.
Eco
Some
round.
rounds here for ILH.
Recalibrate for the next one here. But like, if I don't see somebody just try to figure out I mean, honestly, dude, maybe we do some fucking around and finding out. Because, you know what? We just need to say, guys, I might just die in A main pushing out this solo. But you know what? Fuck it. If I die, you know where the hit is. If I don't die, well, you know where the hit is. So either way, we figure it out. And so, you know, that's what you just need to start doing. I think it's a lot easier to do because I play chamber, so it's I can do that without having to worry. I can be like, guys, I'm gonna go fuck around a bit. Let me take this aggressive peek, see what's up. I'll figure it out. I'll give you the info afterwards, right? But you can do that on race. It does require a lot more skill, though. I won't lie. It requires a lot more skill to get out. Usually, you're gonna get one. Maybe you get traded. It's not as easy to just TP out, but you can satchel out. It just takes a lot more. It's not easy, for sure.
And I think both races in this match have the opportunity to do that.
I
They're
think
both pretty good at their movement.
I know Bando's good. I trust Ben. I played on the team with him. He's good. I've got full faith he's good. And I mean, I don't know about Walmart Bag for the raise skill, but his aim is great, and I'm sure he could do it. He's got the movement, so I mean, fuck it, why not? But like the problem is that we're just not willing to take those kind of gambles. We're just like we're afraid of taking, like, you know, a small gamble for a big win. I sound like a chronically ill gambler right now. It's unironically how you should be playing VALORANT. And like, what is the point in this tripwire from Cypher, bro? They haven't destroyed your main trip once, have they?
I don't think so.
So then why are we putting it back here?
Walmart Bag already out into the site. Does take down Bando, but as you said, this tripwire not finding any value there, but he still runs into the one in the market. That was played so aggressively. Yeah.
He's building on him like Fortnite. I don't. This is the thing about like Cypher on this map for me too. It's that if you destroy the chips, it's actually a really mid agent. And so it's like, if you can make it so his value is just like meaningless, you may as well just not be playing, right? Oh, but you have to destroy the trip in the flank before you do this, because now they know that you're not there. Damn it. And these are just, they're small details that really add up to the round win. And I'm just not seeing enough of it. Their defense is unconvincing because they just, like, why do they move the Cypher trip? I know it is like, it's maybe not getting perfect value every round because this guy's satcheling over it, but at least you can do is just keep it up, be annoying, and try to get util up, because it's not like they have like something that's like super expendable every round to get rid of it. They haven't raised it in your trip once. They've double satcheled over it, sure, but you can get the guy behind him if you have more than one person on the side. It's a very like simple sort of like protocol, but I'm not seeing it, and it's making me angry. Only slightly though. Knife line up from Jupiter. A main default here.
Yeah, I was gonna say when he hears that pressure, probably gonna save it for the hit here. It looks like Revamp want to play full retake into this round, but the thing about that is, like, with this being a 5-man hit, they do have the ultimates for it. They have Thrash for Revamp, so.
The only thing is that they haven't used any util on the side of ILH, so it's actually playable if they, you know, take some space post plant here and they don't get locked into 8 corners. Now, they're gonna get locked into 8 corners because they don't want to take space. So, small problem already. Now, we've got 5 man through link though.
There's that Thrash we were talking about though. It's coming through. It didn't land on the Jadico, but the bullets of Bando does. But Walmart Bag flanking through the main. He got 2 in the round, but so far, it's a round very doable. But Hecker and Decisive Axolotl left in these positions. Wow. And the lineup comes through, and I miss her to finish it off.
Okay.
That was just gunfight after gunfight. Not a lot of utility used in that round to actually take the site.
Like, we've got 5-man retake.
Full-on contact play.
We've got everything you could ever want for the retake ever. These guys are all locked into the site. And the only thing that goes down through CT on A is a tripwire? That's the only thing that goes down that side of the... We got 5 people alive. There should be at least 2 of you motherfuckers going there. Not a tripwire.
Yeah.
We're not cranking in Fortnite. We need to be going. Okay.
Stand up. Oof.
I don't even know. At this point, I'm just lost. Guys, do we want to win? Be honest. I don't know how Kyle like sniffed that out and like he soul read that shit, because that was the craziest smoke spam on no contact ever on the guy with the spike. But good shit. Honestly, dude, it's smoke spam, so like we'll take it. Okay.
Yeah.
Mango's this deep in B main. Guys, I saw nobody. Let's rotate and stack A. Thoughts?
Yeah, I was gonna say the difference in this round for ILH is when they get that first like initial pick towards B, and then one of theirs gets picked off. I like that they're coming to re-clear A, but they left no one inserted in B main, so that just gives free information for revamp, and that's why they're rotating. But look at ILH coming back; they might realize that
is revamp is their own worst enemy right now, and because they don't want to just push down like B main, like do they even have guns?
30 seconds left.
Yeah, they gave up that space.
They just left.
No.
Like,
they gave up the space.
What are we afraid of dying for? Why are we scared of dying in the main? You have a sheriff or a spectre, dude? Fuck it, we ball. We ain't got nothing to lose. We only have big games to happen right now, actually. We're gambling, but it's rigged as hell.
10 seconds left.
And now we've got one guy here solo, and we lose a round for it. Why are we so afraid of making these predictions?
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a travesty.
On this side.
This is a travesty for the side of revamp. But definitely still a chance going into this one. 21 HP on Jupiter. And they're making a go of this, so should definitely have our eyes here. And reverse. He got him low, but he couldn't finish him off. Jupiter's left on 1 HP.
Yeah.
Cleaned up. I mean, this comeback is looking really deadly by ILH right now. And I agree, it's to a lot of mistakes that Revamp are making right now by not re-clearing the space. Like, so here's the thing about that round, right? We get a stack towards B main. We get a pick, but then we get picked. So we re-clear towards A, which is beautiful. They're checking off that box, right? But the problem is they leave nobody inserted in B main. So that gives Mango the opportunity to look in there, see that no one's there, but then the mistake that Revamp makes, on top of ILH's mistake, is that they leave B. Instead of going forward, and you were saying it too in the mid-round, instead of going forward, re-clearing the space, and even collapsing in on mid, which is super powerful, they don't know where the hit is coming, so they're forced into another awkward retake. So from both teams, there's just not enough forward play happening. And there's forward play right now in this round towards A, but it's just a dry fight.
Okay. Bando should be calling that they're not here, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm clearing on everything. They're not here. Please go back to B. So
there it is. You see them running the market here?
Cypher, yep.
Yep.
Okay. No, don't go back. Yes. Can we just make the site where they're where we know that they're not going an electromagnet for these guys? This should be pulling them.
Oh. I don't know what the plan was there, but the thrash comes through onto the site to try to clear any positionings. And this time the Cypher not anywhere to be found, so it's quiet on the Western front, and there's 5 standing for ILH into this attack. But Shadowbane with a very awkward peek into the site, and he just goes down. And oh my goodness, the body's dropping 1-2, but reverse getting the trade before 3. And right now ILH with 4 standing and only a Vandal. Phantom now in hand of reverse.
I mean, reverse is good, but he ain't this good, I don't think. Not with the GOAT Walmart bag alive on the enemy team.
Yeah.
Small
and
problem.
3 standing behind him.
They just go for save probably, but it's just guys, please, man.
This is insane.
Why are we stuck on A for so long? What are we being sold by?
But I don't see the improvement though at all from Revamp, because the thing is, this was the narrative the entire last time. They had a very decisive half, and then they go into their other half with no sort of protocol.
We've had almost a month since then.
Yeah.
We've had so much time, and not one of you decided, yep, let's change it up. Let's improve on our Sunset, guys. We just thought, let's just change up the comp to be default comp and not do anything else past that.
If there's anything, this defense will be their demise. If it's anything in this game.
And the real thing is the mental must be so low right now.
Yeah. You don't want to see that many rounds.
I don't see any any coordination on these plays. It's okay. We're this deep. Please. Yup. Yes, Kyle. Go looking for a fight, bro. At this point, dude, we're playing ranked. First one to fight the enemy team 4 times in a row and just win every one wins.
Careful here.
Okay. So what I want to see right now is I want to see Jupiter move into A, and I want to see them they rotate the way you want to rotate it. You want to rotate your Cypher into play top mid, and then you put your Jupiter on A. and then suddenly you have 3 people on the site, and it's a lot easier to hold.
Yeah.
But I don't... Like, we're not willing to make these calls early enough.
Oh. And Bando going down to the showstopper Walmart bag. And Jadico trading on to Mango as well. And once again, a very wide advantage with the bodies for the side of ILH. And I think we're going into overtime here, Wildray. This defense has been a travesty, but I mean, it was 9-3 on both halves. So ILH wasn't much better. Both of these teams incredibly attacker-sided in their approach to this game.
What is the point of playing Cypher if you can't win a defense round, to be honest?
Last player standing.
Okay.
Reverse. Still alive here, though.
Kyle. Can he get it? Oh, no.
Alive and well. Utility come through, and they're trying to get ahead of it. He's going for the next shot. He does land it, but I miss her to trade it off. And it's 12-12 here, going to overtime number 1.
Switching sides.
Yeah. I mean,
overtime.
At this point, dude, I don't even know. I hate watching Sunset when it's this bad. It's actually kind of infuriating. It'd be one thing if they like took the time to actually like change this shit and like improve upon these rounds, like round by round. Like, you know, guys, let's, you know, observe what we're doing wrong here. You know, we're not insane, so we don't do the same thing every round, hopefully. But I'd be wrong, and it's upsetting because I don't want to be wrong for their sake. I'd rather be the, you know, be able to say, yeah, I've got confidence in these guys to change it up, but it seems so weird that we're just bashing our head against the wall here, and like we're running into the brick wall and it hurts a lot, and we're like, well, we're gonna keep doing it anyways.
Yeah.
Somebody's there.
I want to see some adjustments here. That
going into this overtime, Revamp are starting on attack, so we get to see any adjustments that they may have on here, but so far a similar look. So they have a bit of a default here. It's a 1-2-2. And so Bando able to get some very forward information here at B. As you see, they're working very heavily at A, trying to pull rotations. But because Bando's posted up where he's at, and you mentioned it, they have the information that there is no information on the side of ILH right now.
The only problem is that
towards that extremity.
Another thing on ILH though is just like we're not willing to gamble again. We need to get these guys in a casino. To be honest, this shit needs to happen. We need to do some crazy gambling right now. With not real money though, because I hate gambling with real money. Gambling with VALORANT credits.
Moving into the site here. Oh, the look. Ooh.
Nice entry though.
The take looked good though. Yeah. It was a really nice entry. The paranoia actually landed onto him. I didn't think it would get that far, but Bando getting that one in with 5-man man. The thing is, this is how Revamp were winning their retakes every single time. And they're doing it again. You already see the paint shells in hand for Bando here. And right now with them running onto the site, it's the shots coming through the smoke. Yeah.
That's exactly what the Revamp want.
That's it. But it invites them to shoot right through it. But this time the fight going the side of ILH. And there's 3 standing. But Jupiter still standing through the smoke in reverse towards Market. And they're aware. They're aware that So Hector's looking to take that kill, but he doesn't. Walmart back to clean it up. And for the first time, I feel like I'm saying ILH win that retake.
Holy moly.
With the spams through the smoke.
That's the downside of playing that many people in. It's like, it's a good if you can get it off the first few times. But realistically, if your spike isn't planted right, which it wasn't, because we didn't plant it right, and you don't have like anyone re-lurking mid to really like get value, like sure the first guy really looked good, but he went way too fast. He didn't go after the tap. You need to go like, it needs to be a post-plant lurks are really annoying because you have to be like just that much better at like applying the pressure. But since your team isn't drawing the pressure on the site by playing 5-man main, it's like it's so hard to find your timing.
Yeah, and one thing I want to mention going into this overtime right now is that both of these teams, their defense halves were incredibly bad. So into that, ILH won their first round of this overtime on a defense round. So they have the upper hand. This is an advantage for ILH because defense was hard for both these teams. So Revamp is at a disadvantage right now. And I think we're looking at a potential comeback.
Sell the worst fake known to man by just one guy KO goes over here and he's just like, all right, guys, gotta believe me, we're going A.
I mean, but at some point we have to accept that narrative though, because that's been working every time. Neither of these teams are taking the gambles we want them to. Shadow Bane playing onto the site, and this time, oh my goodness!
What happened?
What?
Wait, I was watching the mid. What happened?
He was tagged by the tripwire, and Walmart Bag just gets a spraying flick through his cage. He didn't even see him.
What?
Oh my goodness.
That's not normally checking PC.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that was the one chance to actually open up this round for them on this defense. We haven't seen any successful anchors so far, but as I say that, Mango recovers 2 kills there, but Hecker back sight, looking to do the damage, and it's another defense round for Revamp. Now, this is interesting because both these teams struggling on their defense halves of this game, and those are the only rounds they both won in overtime, is a defense round, both of them.
Yeah, the big thing for me right now is I'm not convinced it was a good round from them. I'm more convinced it was a horrible round from ILH, and that's like, I hate winning Valorant like that. I hate winning Valorant like this, man. I want to see a round that's convincing from one of these sides to say, yep, you played it well, you deserve that win. Because that's the kind of Valorant I like watching. I like seeing these cool plays, ideas come to fruition. You know, we put in the time to make this strat. We've got like a cool execute. Our util is like, it's not to be great. Honestly, I take okay at this point. Our util was like a passing grade, straight 50. But right now it's just not changing. And I'm hoping that this timeout helps him out a bit. Yeah. Makes the difference, hopefully, for the boys here. Because this is just... Is it Walmart Bag City, by the way? Oh, yeah, it is. He's almost at 30. That is crazy. To the surprise of nobody, I suppose. And just, like, I'm hoping Revamp, they can get this attack set. Hopefully we see something interesting from them. I want to see a pace change. Either like, if we're gonna have 5 people here, may as well just go fast.
I think at some point, though, that becomes wishful thinking. I mean, we're in our second overtime. We're not gonna get it.
I know. Okay. Bando with his knife up, but unfortunate. Maybe the 0 point for 2 of them. 2 of them scanned though. And like, you scanned the Gecko in the race. What do we think is gonna happen, guys? Well, they could be executing here, guys. The Gecko's the guy with the spike usually. What is this? Oh, Cypher tripwire checking. Did Reverse just kill him down mid through the smoke?
Yeah.
That's a good opening as any, honestly. Fuck it. Good shit. We take it.
Yeah, we see that forced rotation too. Hecker is very focused on this position now.
Yeah. I mean, that's a massive pick. That's exactly what they need for this round, to be honest. Oh, but the 0 point clears? Okay, guys, we scan nobody B main. Let's rotate. Okay.
So we scan nothing B main, and we got a hit on the Dizzy. But they're running away loud, though.
Okay.
Surely they had to be called out, no?
Guys, I heard them running away after they took the orb. They're not going here.
30 seconds left.
Are we not communicating this?
But this is like the second or third mid lurk this round too.
Right?
Yeah, look at Jupiter. Hecker's gonna sniff it out though. Oof.
He's exposed to both angles, and so he's not isolating his fights on the lurk.
Yeah.
And now
Hecker being able to put in this position.
Bando. Good fight.
Yep.
Okay. Can't get the second one though. Oh no. He readjusts before he got the kill.
Oh wow. And Mango with the thrash in hand. The kills are going on the side of ILH. And the body's dropping for Revamp. Gets hit with the paranoia here, looking to get the first kill. He does. Going for the second, but he doesn't get it. Axolotl to land it off, and the defuse comes through for ILH. What is going on? All the defensive sides in these overtimes are being won, when that's what both teams struggled most with in the regular halves of regulation.
If I was allowed to just like stop this match right now, I would, because this is painful.
Yeah.
It hurts. I want to see a good adjustment here, but I'm so high on the copium right now, it's not okay. I want to watch good Valorant, but I feel like I've been stripped of my right to watch good Valorant to this point. trying to figure out how they plan this out. Like, what are we standing all the way back here for, guys? Why are we standing all the way back here? KO knife? Sure. Have we seen KO knife here yet? No, we saw it somewhere else. All right, let's walk out.
Look how passive the hold is too from Revamp. They're like all the way in their spawn in this one.
Like, yeah, and why are we cooped up in spawn and backside B? What is the point of playing Cypher if your tripwires are back here?
I will say though, retake's been working for them for these past few rounds in the overtime, so
I mean, yeah.
I want to see their attempt at this one again.
Okay. Let's play aggressive into one of the sides, guys. Let's just shoot a side and go play. I don't know why I speak anymore.
It's an interesting plant though.
It's planted for nothing. We're planted for like... We're planted for the demons.
Yeah, but he opens this one up, and the wingman going in there, but it's not for the spike. Hacker going down, and right now there's 3 bodies stacked over here towards the elbow position. Axolotl, tip of the spear going into this one. He's going to try to do the damage, but he can't. And it's just Jadico left. The spam's coming through onto the spike, and you see the pings coming through, but it's not enough. A flawless by Revamp on this defense. Again, what they struggled with mostly in regulation. 14-14. This is the second overtime map that we've had in this tournament. And guess who the first one was against? The same teams.
Yeah. It's actually a battle of who can play the worst Valorant to win. It's... I can't even... I'm going through like the stages of grief right now. I was in denial. Now I'm just fucking sad.
Yeah, looking at the scoreboard is hard because I can see for both teams the struggle. 2 9-3 halves in a row. Like that's.
I don't get it. Why are we taking 2 drive sides down post plant, and we've got 3 people behind a smoke and elbow? What is the idea? What is the purpose? Why did we decide that was the way we want to do it? And does nobody want to bring that up, guys? We're 3 and elbow. We're behind a smoke. Let's move. Let's change spots. Like. Did we scrim? The only team that I know that can get away with not scrimming is Zeta, and they are like the anomaly, right? So, unless you're that guy, which you're not, don't do that. We can do some practicing. We can. Doesn't have to be a lot of practicing. It just has to be some. Okay. Surely we don't just. No way. This is a crazy look timing.
Wait, yeah, he's out. They don't even know it either.
This is a free kill. Take your kill. It's free. There we go.
Yep, that's it. That's the site open, but I don't think they know the second layer here is Jadico. Jadico's aware of the forward positioning and is looking for it, but find it there. Oof.
Spike planted.
Wait, no, Jupiter's got these guys set the rights. Okay.
Yep.
You got all you need to, man. We got 2 forward kills in their spawn on the lurk, and we went for more. We got a bit greedy.
Careful here.
I can respect it somewhat, but at the same time, seek help.
Last player standing.
And Hacker going down to the flank of Bando there.
Oh, nice shot.
The wingman going towards the spike, but the mosh pit landing, not able to do the
there's
damage. And
no
Jupiter's
way
the
you
second
could.
layer to this flank, and that's it. So he takes him down. And finally, we have an attack half 1 in this overtime.
It wasn't even the 3rd layer. It wasn't the 2nd layer. It was the 3rd. That was the 3rd guy to come from that spot. There's no way you expect that. It would be insanity to expect that kind of stuff. Okay. How can we play 5-man in spawn? We don't even use Cypher util? Let's just wait and play retake. That's at this point. May as well. What is it like? Why are we playing Cypher if we're gonna sit in spawn for this long? Why are we setting up tripwires when the barriers have dropped? Where's your cam? Your cages. Oh, there we go. We got a cage. We're good. Oh, the cam. Okay. How will they respond to this hit? We know that they're defaulting towards B-man here, right? We have no reason to believe it's A yet.
Yeah, but this is a similar look for Revamp as well. They're so deep, like in their spawn right now with this hold, that they can't even confirm elbow presence. So right now, anybody could be walking up elbow A and killing both of them from behind in their spawn. Like,
Yeah.
that's an opening that they don't even understand. You can tell by how comfortably they're peeking the angles that they're at right now.
And like, where's
Like,
this guy
they don't
looking?
even understand there's a hole in this map, but because ILH aren't using utility to like clear these spaces and sell these fakes, they don't even know they have that opening. But the numbers are here on the side of Revamp.
Big first
So you
pick.
see the bodies
We
dropping
got
their
one
way,
up
but
there.
Axolotl whiffed that trade and Hecker to follow up. And right now, that opens up this round and makes it so possible. And if there's a time that ILH can get back into this and keep us in overtime, it's now.
It'll be hard,
And
but
Hecker.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
Mego with
The
two
timing
picks.
goes their way there. And so far, there's 3 here. It's going to be a
And then
spam
another
fest
man.
once again. The Dizzy coming through, and right now you see the pings going onto the spike. They're going to have to confirm it at some point, and they do. And that's it. Taking the diffuser off of the spike here. There's still 3 bodies standing for the side of ILH. And Revamp desperately trying to get back into this. And it's going through its half, but they have to get him off the spike. But they don't.
Defenders
That's
win.
it. Revamp finally take it there. Oh my goodness.
You know what? I need a water break after that one, to be honest.
What happened?
Like, at this point, I need a mental reset. I need to go wash my face, go make a mental reset. Man, this shit is horrible.
I mean, that was so rough from both sides, but oh my goodness.
It was
There
like,
were 3 left standing. All they had to do was take him right off the spike there.
they just thought, yeah, we got the rash, we're fine.
And there's no way after the way regulation went that it's a defense win that wins that game. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Oh my goodness. And
Was that a
Walmart
defense
bag,
win?
of course,
Or was that an attacking
MVP.
loss?
That was an attack. Well, yeah, both.
Like-
Attack loss, defense win. Yeah.
Like who really had the bigger impact? Was it an attacking win or a defense? You know, like, defense loss. I just grr.
Oh wow. That is insane right there. No, but the comeback was so possible. I thought that ILH would close it out, but I will say very impressive on their attack, but at the same time it was very lackluster from Revamp on that defense. But they made that comeback look so good, and they pushed it to so many different overtimes. But the fact that Revamp came out on top, I mean, that was it. That's all they needed. And that's the thing. That's been the narrative so far in this event so far, Wildray, about ILH, is that they're so good at like either keeping their composure and trying to make a comeback happen, or getting towards that finish line, but just not jumping over it. And the same thing happens this game. That's got to be heartbreaking.
I don't see the vision for them. But honestly, if you're getting the win at this point, who cares? At least
Yeah.
we won map 1. Next map, you know, we just get ready for it. We say, fuck it, we ball and bind here. Hopefully it's a bit better. God, I hope it's better. I'm surprised that like 2 of the guys who just are this aggressive aren't doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, why aren't we? Okay, both teams. Surely I don't want to see double cipher, please, man. It's so mid. It's so mid on this map. Play Viper, please, and thank you. I'm not biting on any of these topics. I will not.
You think we're
I
gonna
know
get the
that.
clove?
No, not until it's locked in. I'm not gonna.
But that's a pretty real comp over there. I don't know.
No, not until it's locked in, dude. Solo close.
They definitely didn't. They
No
definitely
shot.
didn't play this comp last time though, on this map. I can say that
That
for
is
sure.
true.
I don't remember the clove coming out from them. Yeah. I think. Oh
Okay.
wow, yeah, they did.
You lock in solo
Okay.
close. And
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh
You know
no.
what? CL.
You know what? Actually, I see the vision. I see the
I
vision.
don't.
I saw a solo clove comp on Lotus by who was it? Was it Oxygen? I forgot who it was. There's a solo clove comp on Lotus by one of the
Good job.
Challengers teams.
I'm double checking.
Wasn't too
I'm fact
bad.
checking. VLR, my friend.
Yeah.
One
It's a
moment.
solo clove on Lotus. I
I
forgot what team ran it though. That's the
Really?
one thing I'm forgetting.
In Challengers?
Yeah.
NA, I assume?
Yep. And the solo brim on the side of Revamp here.
Let's see. I'm gonna find it. Okay, so it was the Glazers. They played it. Now, this comp is out there. But it wasn't solo clove. So, unlucky dude.
No, there's a comp out there. I'll find it. I'll find it after this game.
This one's got Omen and a clove in this. And it's got deadlock. This shit was crazy. Whoever cooked this comp.
Omen Clove? Oh, I don't even remember that comp. So that's got to be a completely different one. But yeah, anyways, but focusing back in on this bind match that we have here, though, I don't dislike this comp. I think the Clove Sova actually work really well together for like early fights you want to take. You can throw the ruse as well as a shock dart with it. So I don't think it's that bad. I don't know, though. There's synergies to be found out of the comp, but I'm not sure about the smoke duration. She has the least smoke duration, right? And even though she can put those smokes from the dead, you don't have a contingency plan other than that, especially if you want to go to another site. So that's the issue I have with Solo Clove.
Smokes too. Sky Smoke lasts so long. Oh my god. Mango? Holy moly. He's built like that? God damn. But, like, I just... Not one Viper on this map. It's just... Like, we got 2 Cyphers, not 1 Viper. Like, this is actually the definition of, like, we're in piss low. Does nobody know, like, what a Viper does on this map? It's disgusting. It's gross. You just need, it's not even that much prep. You just need to know 1 wall, 1 orb, and suddenly you're playing the best agent in the game. I mean,
and hopping in a pistol here. I will say that last game could bore us, but going into this, hopefully to be a lot more exciting. And right now, you see the pressure coming over towards Showers, and it's already a split coming through from ILH. Hecker opening up this round onto the kill.
Blowing back into the smoke.
By that player towards short, and right now the split coming through. Revamp, the body's already dropped, and there's already 3 left.
I mean, I like the Sova map. I do like the way that the darts work, actually. I will say that. Sova is actually not bad.
So reverse. Trying to go into it, but Jupiter, his teammates claiming 2 bodies there. And right now, it makes the fight a lot more even. And the heal comes through, and it helps him out into this fight. Shadowbane coming onto the angle, but reverse going down. But Jupiter with the trade, and it makes it so much more possible. 3 on the round for Shadowbane. And a very impressive pistol recovered by Revamp.
I mean, like, well played. Great shots from Shadowbane. Good isolation on the fights. I like that, but I don't, like... has ILH ever planted a bomb in this game?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Like, I'm convinced that they plant bombs and they're just like, okay guys, we're still playing the same game. Let's go, like, let's back up into main and do the same thing again. Thoughts? We go back into main and we play like we just started the round again. Like,
yeah, last map is such a blur.
And there's not one person on that team to be able to say, guys, let's go fight them aggressively somewhere.
Yeah.
It's usually your duelist player. Whoever's the most insane on your team, usually the duelist, can make those kind of calls, and it's just like, are we scared? Like, why are we? Okay.
Agreed. And as the excitement of this match continues going into this, you see a very heavy stack towards Showers. So Pink Shell to force off the left angle, and right now Bando still able to recover too, but they're re-fighting into it. And the protocol is so damn good for the side of Revamp right now. And Hector's left in this position, so he's able to take him down. Trying to get the next, but Mango to clean it up. And 2 on the board for Revamp.
We got some damage off. 2 people dead. It's better than nothing. Jupiter, drop your ghost to someone, please. It's free. Yep, there we go. My goat. Honestly, would like to see the Spectre given over to Bando, actually.
This goes here.
Oh my god. Some disrespect happening in spawn. 3 Sentinels Classic off the map. I mean, I want to see why they picked this clip, but I'm not going to be able to see it. I know that already, and I'm just going to resign myself to, never being able to figure it out.
But this time, the pace change is coming in from ILH. They had very heavy Showers stacks towards early in this game, and right now you see the numbers on long. So they're looking to find out the setup right now of Revamp going into this, into the rifle rounds. taking down the tripwires, starting to really decipher and decode this Cypher setup right now. And you see the tripwires are cleared, but Jupiter going for a solo peek. Gets punished off of that, but they're still looking for where that Cypher presence is. But as they do that, the rotates are already coming through, and they're not aware that Shadowbane is in that position, but you see the rotation coming towards Showers, and the contingency plan is very good for ILH here.
I mean, yeah. Kyle did
Spike planted.
have I think he had him dead to rights if he had a monitor. Must have been unplugged.
On target.
A nice shot there from Jadico. My goodness.
Great opener.
Bando up here. Looking for the next pick. He does take one down. The Guardian answering, but Axolotl traded off, and now it's Shadowbane left with a Spectre in hand. Going to try to do the damage here, take the rifles out of their hands. That's all he can really ask for. Spy cam to come through.
And this would be
For
the
that
same
contact here, he does. Axolotl trying to get the bullets to land here.
Honestly,
right
this
now.
one just done with like.
Yeah. Still trying to go for the eco damage, but gets that wall bang, and that takes a rifle out of their hand, but he looked indecisive on that save, so it looks like he's not even going to get out of here.
Yeah.
Nope.
Unlucky.
Heal up,
That's
squad.
what I'll say. We know it's not unlucky though. I don't get it. I don't see enough goofball activities on these eco rounds. I'm seeing normal
agree.
setup, and I don't like that.
Let's try a
eco round
challenge,
should
though.
look ill.
I want to try a challenge here. So last game, you and I have a very big idea of how these maps need to be played, but I think it's time for us to hop into the team's shoes for a second and like maybe think, because like, I don't know, they're playing in a certain way that's like, we disagree with most of what they have going on here, but at some point we have to accept like the style that they have. So I want to hop in their shoes and see what the idea is here, and at least understand from their point of view
Alright.
what they have working for them. And I don't know. That pick going, I don't even know what happened over there in Showers.
He spread into the smoke. Alright, he spread into the smoke.
Yeah.
There was a sky smoke they put down, they wanted the orb, and they just spread him. And then they took them to their fight. Oh, it's fine. They had the trade there-ish.
Camera taken out.
Right now he's probably saying, dude, why weren't you there to peek that with me, dude? Hello?
Yeah. Look, this presence ready. He's going to get ahead of it. Punished off that peak, but Jupiter's going to take another
This might be
fight.
a challenge level impossible.
Yeah. It's very hard to do, but these teams definitely have... There's no way there's like no ideas behind these things. I know these teams like to prep,
You're
so...
fighting like me now.
Paint shot to come through to force Jupiter off the angle. The ruse was a little too late. And there it is. Jupiter recovering 3. Oh my goodness.
30 seconds
Some
left.
nice shots right there. It's just Hecker left, but the neural theft is in hand. So can definitely utilize this to find out the positionings here. Going for a fake drop. I love that. The cage comes through. He's not aware of the positioning here by Bando. So he's able to cross onto the site though. Easy to come through to find out where the positioning is, but Bando's already rotating into this. So he comes through with the plant. He commits to it, but Bando takes him down.
Oh, good. Having Jupiter went crazy. That was an insane round from him. Getting 3 there, that's absurd, unheard of. Like that.
Yeah.
I do like it. The retake was good. Bit iffy on some of their fights they took, but otherwise it was alright. If I saw my Cypher player do that though, holy moly. Some choice words would be said. Not really. It's mid-game. I'd probably say don't do that again, please. Thank you.
And you see a similar plan here too. The sky smoke coming down so they can get this orb control, but last time somebody went down through this sky smoke, so the Owl drone gonna come through and confirm the presence this time.
Yeah.
He gets out of dodge.
I mean, they've Hunter's Fury. This round is like winnable. It is an odd buy though. Oh my god. Ooh.
Spike down A.
Reverse. Feeling himself right now. Nice shot. And the thing is, they're hitting into the 4 stack. I lied. They're TPing into the 1 gap. They have the spike.
Oh no.
All right, guys. Grand objective: fix what we just fucked up on.
Mosh to come through. Look at them. They're trying to get ahead of this. But they have close range guns, so they're able to fight into this. But the Trailblazer to come through, invested into the round. Now I miss her going down. Mango with 3 on the round. I like the proactivity there, though, from REVAMP.
Yeah, as soon as they get that kill, they were like, all right, we're willing to fight down main. I like that.
Exactly.
Nope.
Yep.
That's a step in the right direction. That's what I like to see. Well, the only round they've lost so far being with their bonus. Not bad. Okay.
Oh.
How many timeouts can we call before we do something actually useful with them? Let's see. I just
A little bit of coach insight here.
yeah, but like so
This is
far it's
interesting.
not looked convincing. I won't lie. I want to see like the coach insight like amount to something. Because if they're watching the same game I am, which I know they are, we've got to be able to like recognize these patterns that they were seeing. One time, fluke. Second time, coincidence. Third time though, it's a pattern, and you have to be able to just adjust. And at this point, we're like 20 like reps in deep into these, and it's definitely a pattern. So just you gotta change this shit up. The way they're playing the attack rounds is just not convincing. Also, don't get the point of playing Sky if you're playing solo. I don't know how much I like that. It's not bad, but we got a second drone already, right? May as well just like, I mean, why don't we invest in like KO or something? Fuck it, ball. Play Ascent. We play Ascent on Bind. Hear me out. Ascent comp basically on Bind. Holy moly, we might be a business. I haven't seen much from this club yet. It's looking like it's just played like a Brim, but not Brim.
This time, look at the commitment of the fight here, though, from Bando this time. But Jadico with a very quick trade. The Molotov to come through. The fight not going their way in showers so far, but there's a man traded out.
I've got your trail.
Stim beacon down.
Seekers to come through, so that's going to force a rotation here. Right now, Mango and Jupiter are here to help him out. And as I say that, Jupiter gets one of his own for his troubles. And they're still committed onto this site. And the orbital strike going to come through and force him off. The plant still to come through. A body claimed in that orbital strike. Axolotl left in an off position on the site. They're not going to invest in the not dead yet. And reverse with 3 on the round, and the defuse comes through.
I mean, great retake. Love the orbital strike. It was a big big orbital strike. That got so much room. Told you exactly where the other two guys were. They had to be showers. You heard the one guy short. It was a great play. I just want to see why they picked this comp. Like, I feel like we cooked up a comp and we didn't lean far enough into the cooking side. You know? Like, we had like step 1, which is like, that's a great start. What I want to see next is like, take it even further beyond and just like say fuck it. Like, if we're already gonna cook up a comp that's crazy, let's just lean full into the crazy, dude. They're hitting B into the Cypher setup though, that's pretty standard. What the hell?
What? Oh,
Spike down.
still gets instantly traded there. I was going to say, if he gets away with that, that is wild. But the Clove smoke to come through over here. The Shadowbane still playing onto the angle and still looking for more picks, but he gets out of dodge. The Neural Theft to come through and show his positioning here. Plant comes through onto the site, but they have a showstopper to invest, so they're going to have to get ahead of this. And they still haven't cleared the Cypher presence that's on this site because he's still towards elbow. And that's a very hard position to play around when you're in this retake scenario. Showstopper to come through, but does not land. And right now, the bodies are just falling for the side of ILH as they are getting cornered onto the site.
I mean, it's a great retake, but it's just, again, like, we're stuck on this site. We lock ourselves into 8 corners and get no control of the site. Of course you're gonna get crunched from 8 angles when you don't have any control.
Remember to talk to each other out there.
We need to make the adjustment here. Say, guys, our postpoints aren't working because they're flooding in. The walls are coming in on us. We should be feeling claustrophobic right now, but it looks like we just don't care. I want to see just a small adjustment of just, guys, let's just fight this one angle. Nothing crazy. I don't even care if they lose the angle, to be honest. I just want to see it. Sometimes, you know, the first time you try something, it doesn't work. That's okay. You just gotta, you know, keep practicing.
Yeah.
Throwing in the hooker here, though. We're gonna see this trip probably. And oh no, we flew too. Oh, wait, no, they hit it.
Yeah. And I was gonna say this is a pace change we've been asking for too, because they're taking control of the space a lot faster this time, and you can see the control of the contested territory they have. Right now, the neutral space no longer in control of Revamp, so they're out onto the site, and Mango trying to use the mosh pit to temporarily deny. Nonetheless, he's gonna have to back out of this one.
I think that nade hit the roof, right? Going off the map. From Bando.
Now, because they retreated off this site, you see that ILH do have time to reposition and get into very comfortable retake scenarios here. So, retake coming through. Right now, the showstopper in hand for Bando. Looking for the presence on the site, doesn't find it. But going into that left corner does answer onto him. And Hunter's Fury to come through. And Axolotl protecting him with his life. And there it is. Hunter's Fury lands, but he's back onto the spike, and they're gonna stop him. And they don't. The defuse comes through, and Jupiter is so good at the choke over there at long that the fight just goes their way once again. It looked a little more promising from ILH there, but Jupiter was just in the clutch.
You know what I would like to see for this comp, actually, now that I think about it? We just play fuck it 5 post-plan agents or something crazy. Like at this point, we play KJ, we play Brim, we play Sova, and then we play like Gecko or KO, and then we play Raze, and we just sit there, we plant the bomb with as like a little utility as possible to take the site, and then we just play post-plan with lineups. Thoughts? Well, I feel like that's what they're playing right now. They had the Hunter's Fury, they had like everyone long, and they're like, alright guys, we win the round, guys, we have Sova ult. Like, but we didn't get the guy afterwards, and we got no kills. So it's like, the round is a lot harder to play. If we have 8 more pieces of util to line up though, maybe it works. And like, it's an NA classic. The fast hit into playing lineup Larry, dude, that's a classic, dude. Everyone does that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You just got away with murder on that peak.
Wait a minute, look at Showers right now.
Oh my god.
This is awkward. No, he's gonna invest into it, but he misses him. And Reverse grabs that timing. Very uncharacteristic mistake there, but right now you see the controls coming over towards B, and they're still looking for this Cypher setup. And Shadowbane looking for that control, but
it almost happened
doesn't
again.
come
They
through.
almost lost the spike before teleporting.
Yeah. I will say though, Cypher's really hard to deal with on B site on this map, in my opinion, and I think they're doing a good job getting around it. Even though they don't kill him early into the round, they're avoiding these tripwires at a decent capacity.
Yes, but like at the same time, like,
yes, give them that. Just give them that one.
They
need something.
Yeah.
There's gotta be a silver lining.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? My counselor told me to be happier. You're right.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah, he's back. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he got it.
not dead yet.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Last player standing.
Jadico.
Scanning ahead.
Switching the weapon here. It's a nice pace shell from Bando there. Let's get him out of the angle. Jadico going for the swing, but he does land it. There it is.
I mean, good hit. We got on the site. Didn't die to Cypher. You're right.
See? We found something good about ILH and they went around.
Yay!
They went around because of it.
I mean...
Oh my goodness. One can only hope.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll leave it at that. You know what? You're right. Only just one we could maybe see, because, you know, it's my job to make some comment on it. If you're getting hit with a Cypher trip and you're playing Silver Raze, I'd be kind of sad.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is just, like, finding shock lineups for where these default trips are. And if we know this guy's B every round, we should be just destroying the trips early and then just, like, cutting noise. Now, it's okay if you're just going to hit the side.
Oh.
Or that guy just picks out. Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah. Jupiter looking for another fight there, but he gets double peeked. Okay.
Fuck it, we ball part 2.
I've got your trail.
Yeah. But that time it didn't work for him, though. The Seeker's coming through.
Cage triggered.
Hecker's been so good this series so far, too. We talk about Walmart Bag being a different maker, but I think Hecker's been popping off.
He stepped up a bit.
Time and time.
Honestly, I'm impressed. We found something else to lock up. Wait. Holy moly.
Some silver lining.
Wait. Did you just show that trip? It's still there.
Oh no, no,
Wait,
no.
two? There was only one.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Well,
Last player standing.
Oh.
wait. He shot the trip. Like it's had the visual of it being shot, but it's just stayed up.
Did he put 2 there?
No, because look, there's the other ones on the flank.
That's weird.
If you look at Race's POV right now, they're about to pass it, yeah. Like, because I thought the same thing. I was like, was there 2 there? And I looked at the map and I was like, no. So we just got scammed? A bug? Unfortunate, but it works out, I suppose. Maelstrom calling a timeout.
There's that revamp timeout. Yep.
Let's see it. How do we fix this, guys? Guys, Cypher should not be peeking out solo first.
Mm-hmm.
Still the thing too, this map is so hard without a Viper, in my opinion. Especially if you're running solo brim. You like if you get your smokes stalled out like that, they're baiting for the utility to just try to find like where he is, get him to waste sky smoke. It's not coming back. The Viper covers 3 of the 4 entrances on this map with 1 ability.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes Viper so crazy. And it's the ability that comes up on a timer. That is vile, in my opinion. You can set it down pre-round. Suddenly your Brim only has 1 place to smoke, it's A short, and if you're good enough, you can put an orb there. From B side.
Yep.
You have L4 extras covered with 1 agent. It's crazy.
The other crazy part about that too, though, is that she has presence at all 4 extremities if you think about it, because that wall that goes through the teleporter gives you that showers control that people usually use the sky smoke for.
It covers the first 3, and the orb covers the 4th. You cover every single piece. It's insane.
Yep.
And like it just means that you can cycle smokes with sky smoke, and like your retake smokes will always be there like for fast retakes or like any fast plays you want to make.
Yeah.
And like I really feel like that's the weakness with these comps, is that if you play really slow and really drawn out, you lose all your smokes.
Exactly.
Okay, that guy's dead. Close one. Jupiter gets out with his life today, and good nade from Walmart bag though. This guy buying a Guardian is kind of weird though.
I will say I like the tempo right now. Yeah. I like the tempo from ILH right now. The double initiator presence over towards that B site. Trying to find out where the Cypher's playing and sniff out the positioning and maybe cause a rotation.
Yeah, but they're not biting because the duelist isn't there. You have to, I'd say, like, put Sky and Raze over there. I'm convinced. I might even be sold on that fake. But, okay. Well.
But Walmart's the only one over here showers, so he's trying to take this alone. And that's a testament to the confidence that this team has in this player. Looking for it, but the proactivity from Revamp is much better, and Hecker gonna follow up onto that one. And accidentally throws up a cage, but yeah. And now you see all the bodies here for Revamp.
Yeah, now they have 4 here. This is I would say this is a TP angle, but your spike is in the worst spot ever for it, so you have to commit actually. So it's either a save angle or a TP angle, or like just like a kill them all angle.
Spike down.
Okay, it's a save angle. We're saving. We don't fight this, right? Alright, lad. Get your one. You know what? Fuck it. Good shit. Got my one. Yep. Good save, Colo. It's just they're not gonna die. I hope.
Last round
nice.
in the half.
We got 2 guns going to the next round. We got 5 guns. Holy shit. We bought for next. Let's see how this goes for them. I want to see another slow round, but this time like not so slow that we just die. So you know, slow at the start into fast hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say the thing is we had the same narrative on Sunset 9-3 half. You know, I'm predicting that Revamp are gonna close this one out with the 9th round. But here's the thing, I'm not convinced yet because it looked like this last game, but then it was overtime. So the only thing that's convincing me more though about this is that ILH's comp is so attacker-sided. So the fact that they're not getting enough rounds on attacker side to be comfortable going into defense, I do think Revamp are going to close this out.
Honestly, if they had a Viper, I'd say their defensive side is playable. So does Cypher. Because like a lot of teams like the substitute Cypher as like their only way of like playing defender side is they're like, guys, we need Cypher to play defense. But I actually think that Viper is strong enough.
Yeah.
And so, like, without that, you have to adjust your playstyle a bit more. You have to play more interest in the sights. You can't really go for like the same plays you would, and so I don't have faith in them making that adjustment.
Wow.
No comment.
I think they were playing around that a little too cautiously. I want to see them like pop flash through it or something. Throw the boombot, pop flash through. Because the thing is, Jupiter and Bando have been playing this angle so many times now. So they do have a consistent look at how Revamp like to control showers. And they're still not able to capitalize off it. And we're in the last round of the half.
Yeah, they threw the boombot too and they found him. And instead of like
30 seconds left.
understanding like any human being ever would react by walking away when they get hit with a boombot like that and they know you're going to swing. Pop flash, they're both looking directly at it. Boom, sun bomb. Suddenly you can't see anymore. It's free round. Instead, you get punished for it. Oh no.
Yeah. And the swing coming through, but he's gonna get punished off that. And the neural theft come through. Bando with the showstopper in hand, but goes down to Jadico. And Jupiter in reverse with the trades coming through. And once again, it's a 9-3 half in favor of Revamp.
I mean, well played, but like, if I'm ILH here, I am quaking. I'm shaking in my boots right now. I'm scared as hell for this half. Oh, we're BM. I wouldn't BM, guys. Y'all got no room to talk right now.
Right here.
Guys. Y'all can start BMing like this. When y'all start getting rounds looking that more convincing, dude. Right now, y'all look like 3 Valorant players in a trench coat. But at least they're winning, so we'll take it. It's about the small victories, and the small victory right now is that they're winning this match.
Yeah.
Now, let's if you were a betting man, would you say they bash their head into the brick wall again for another 9 rounds?
No, because I mean, look at the comp though for ILH. I don't see them really winning this defense. They didn't get enough rounds. They didn't get enough rounds on attack for me to be convinced that they can actually come back into this. And I know I say that and how Sunset went, but I don't think so. Because already look at this pistol. They're not getting ahead of the game. They have 2 initiators. They have a Clove Smoke, which is a duelist smoker. I really think that they should be getting ahead of this. Finding an extremity to fight, whether it's showers, whether it's B, long, even hookah, one of them, and they're not. So Raze is in heaven on A of all positions. So my problem with this already is the fact that they only got 3 rounds on attack with a heavily attack-sided comp, and they're not taking space already on defense. So, no, I don't see it happening.
Well, why was the sky lurking when you have a Cypher? What is the point of having a best location in the game if you're not going to lurk? Yeah. Bando got 1.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the silver lining to it, though, is that they're trying to bait him into a trap. I do like the fact that they at least had a triple stack, but... Well, so they do trade out someone going into the round.
Well, they had the one guy ahead.
Yep.
So it's not even a triple stack. It's not even a trap play. It's just like a... It's just a pussy play, to be honest. At this point, dude. We're just fucking scared. We're cowards. Okay.
Going into the retake here. The Dizzy comes through, tap one of the spike. They're gonna have to confirm it at some point, and they do. The kill's just going their way. The bodies just all fall, and it's the narrative I was talking about. They're gonna have to take space if they want to win this defense.
Yep. These retakes are impossible if you just let them run all over you. So I'm a bit confused. Maybe like, are we doing the thing again where we do the same setup, even though we just lost pistol round? We have no chance at winning if we just play like, you know, same spots where we all have classics and they've got actual guns. We are. Okay. That's alright. Okay. Well, at least we darted. We got some info. Bando's just in the U-Haul. With a judge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Suddenly you have like the demon of U-Haul. Because this guy will just farm your team if you walk into it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. Look at him. He's throwing nuisance around it too. So he's still going for it. The Dizzy to come through to even help him out with that one too. So right now, Hecker and I miss her left in these corners. Looking for the trades here. Gets the dink, but doesn't finish the kill.
Jesus Christ.
And they do drop one body, but it's still an 11th round on the board for Revamp.
You know what? It's looking cleaner from Revamp. That's the silver lining for me right now. Their attack doesn't look as bad. Let's fucking go.
And Bree calling the timeout here.
I just... How many timeouts do we have? This is about 6?
Not enough.
Yeah, no, honestly, we needed at least 18. Maybe if we called 5
18
more
timeouts.
Maybe if we went to fucking 10 times overtime and we got a timeout every time we went to an overtime round, maybe we'd be able to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm just the opposite of sold on these timeouts, and even less sold on both of these teams. At least Revamp, though, does have the makings of something okay. Not incredible, but okay. And that's, that's step 1. But I feel like I was saying this last time I watched them, too, is that we needed to get to step 1. And, at least they've got to step 1, but I would think that, like, with a month of time, you got to step 2.
Yeah. I will say one thing, though. If there's one thing that was confirmed for me in this matchup, is that Gentle Minions, in my opinion, are definitely the favorites in this group.
Agreed.
Both these teams have not really convinced me of anything otherwise. So I think Gentle Minions can definitely be our clear favorite in Group B. I think that's one thing that this matchup definitely shows us.
If nothing else, you are completely right on that. And it's just... Like, I don't really get... Like, why people rate this team so highly right now. Or what sold them on this?
Drop in a smoke.
I think it's really Walmart bag that people are
no,
looking to on this.
not even ILH. I'm talking about Revamp.
Oh, Revamp,
I
yeah.
was sold on Revamp.
Agreed.
What sold them on this? Maybe it was one of their fakes. Hold on. Oh my god.
Oh.
That works.
Ouch.
They double swing out dry through the smoke showers, and you're telling me both of you don't...
Planted.
It's alright. You know what? My bad.
Yeah, that was questionable. Oh.
I'm in IGL mode now. Everything's my bad. NTs and unluckies.
Yeah.
Nice try, guys. Unlucky.
Unlucky. GG go next.
Match point.
Not even did you go next. You can't say that if you're IGLing. You gotta say unlucky.
The thing is, like, okay, so at least in the matchups between, like, Zeta and Nexus and then, like, Rendezvous and Ultralight, I feel like we saw who our top contenders in playoffs are going to be. I'm not convinced of that with this matchup here. Because the thing is, like, one of these people in this matchup are going into playoffs, and that's going to be Revamp if they win this last round. And I'm still not convinced of the firepower coming out of Group B. Because even Gentle Minions, their games were close.
Right? And so it's like, sure, because Spectrum is in our group, we look a lot worse because we beat the hell out of one team, and then like the other games are close. But it's not like... I'm of the personal opinion that even though we won the first game against UL and we lost the second one, the UL was a good team. I said that even after we beat them the first time.
Yeah.
And it's like, this group has not convinced me yet. There's no ideas, there's no like purpose or reason behind what the hell. Guys,
interesting.
With one piece of utility,
This is the fake Viper wall.
Yeah.
That's the Viper wall right there.
No,
and it worked. It actually worked.
8 cages and a clove smoke, and I guess it's not even their clove smoke. Wait, it's the enemy team's smoke.
See ya.
We smoked for the enemy team.
That's wild.
Robbie, if I was a drinking man, I'd need fucking 8 beers after this.
Yeah, this is wild.
No peeking.
Going into it. All the weight is on their shoulders, too. They're going to need this. Jupiter shuts one down, and Walmart bag to go for the other, but the trade comes through. 13-3.
Good shit, guys. We won. And at least this will help them like get an idea of what they need to do going into the next few matches, hopefully. If you watch this VOD back and you don't make changes, though, I will find you.
Yeah, I was going to say that this is not a win, in my opinion, to be proud of necessarily. There's not enough to be extracted out of this. They still have so much work ahead of them to go into the playoffs. I'm not convinced.
I'm hoping that they fix this They fix all these issues and they get it done. I'm not gonna hold my breath though, because last time I did that, and I said that last time, and then nothing changed. So you know what?
True.
I'm done believing. I'm a full hater now. I was only a half hater before.
Man, but 13-3, heavily in favor of Revamp there. I mean, I can't tell if that was a good performance from Revamp or bad from ILH or both. Probably both, right? All right.
This is bad from everyone.
I will say this though. So after this game, ILH have secured their spot in the LCQ. So my question to you is, Operatives, ILH, Spectrum, which two make it out of that group?
I think Operatives ILH.
Okay.
My hot take.
I agree with that.
That depends on Spectrum and if they have, like, you know, their shit sorted. There is actually a chance for them to get back. I think realistically, if you're a team that doesn't have a permaban map, just ban Bind from them. That's the only map they've been scrimming. I'll give you the key to winning. Just ban Bind and you'll win. All right? Easy. Yeah. No. Otherwise, you know, they should be good to get out of this group. Hopefully, I mean, if ILH losing this in the LCQ, I would be disappointed as hell. I think Walmart bag should be enough to carry them through LCQ. If I'm being straight up. This guy did not put up a good performance this game, but historically speaking, this guy drops 30 bombs every map. Now, does that mean his team wins? No. But small silver lining. The other teams could fall prey to that. They fall victim to it, then, you know, maybe it could upset it. Small victory if we put in some more work here. I want to see some changes. That's all I want to see.
I will say, Spectrum have a lot of time, too, to prepare for this. So, I mean, they could easily become contenders in an LCQ. I don't see them being contenders in the bracket, but I can see them being contenders in that LCQ. Maybe even against a team like Operatives, because I think in this tournament, Operatives has been the most dominated team out of all of them.
Now.
Like, in terms of not winning enough rounds, they've been the most dominated team out of all of them.
I mean, yes.
Their gap is the widest. I mean, yeah, they're going up against Zeta in those matches, but Nexus were also taking them apart. So I don't know. I think Spectrum actually have a chance in this LCQ, and anybody might think that I'm crazy for saying that, but like,
no, I don't
when we look
crazy.
when you look at how these games have been played between ILH Operatives and Spectrum, the thing is Spectrum have two good teams in their group. They have Rendezvous, they have Ultralight Academy. So when I think about it and actually look at the reality of them fared up against the other teams that struggled in this tournament, I actually do think that Spectrum have a fighting chance.
I can agree to that, actually.
Yeah.
You know what?
And they had to have learned a lot. They had to have learned a lot in that Group C as well. They're going up against two really good teams. It's good practice.
We say that every time, Robbie, dude. I feel like nobody watches these VODs.
That's true, but here,
there's a lot of views on all these VODs. Like, who's watching them, if not you?
I'll say one thing. The first matchup between Rendezvous and Spectrum, they couldn't get more than 3 rounds between 2 maps. But they secured more. They secured more rounds in their second matchup against Rendezvous. Yeah, and the thing is, they got more rounds, and the pistols looked really nice. They were slow. They were more methodical. I saw more layers to Spectrum's gameplay in their second matchup against Rendezvous, and I think they have another chance against Ultralight. Right? They haven't finished. Yeah, there's one more match they have against Ultralight. So the thing is, I mean, with that being said, Spectrum are showing that going into it, they're trying for improvement. So this is me finding that silver lining, because I think it's fair. I think it's fair to say that a majority of the people. Yeah, I think a majority of the players in this tournament are probably just predicting that Spectrum are the ones losing this LCQ between the 3 teams. But with their practice and me seeing their improvement right here on stream, I actually think they have a fighting chance. But the question is who, though? Who is that bottom team if Spectrum do find it? Between ILH and Operatives, who's the one that gets knocked out?
That depends. If Walmart bag plays like this again, like this bind map, ILH is fucked.
Yeah.
Not even close. Or not even remotely close. Now, if Walmart bag plays like he usually does, Big Bro gets back on the PC. I don't know who Big Bro is, but they need to get back on the PC for sure. Whoever Walmart bag let play on this account. The last game here needs to be revoked from permission and privileges here. Let's they'll probably be able to get it out, and then maybe Operatives loses. But I like to believe in Operatives. Those are the homies, so I'm rooting for them.
Yeah, and I hate to be like that bearer of like bad news for the roster, but with ILH, we have an incredibly strong performer in Walmart bag, obviously with respect to underperformance in this game, but they have a very you're as great as your weakest link, And I think they have a very weak link on this roster right now, and that's Axolotl. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard because
sub, right?
that's it's one of the subs on the roster, but they've played in a lot of their matches so far. And the thing is, that's never a narrative you really want to feel. Like as a caster, it really, it's hard, but it's a criticism that at this point you have to enforce, because when I look at this roster, it's like Axolotl, like usually it takes like 8 rounds to get their first kill, and then even you see they're 3-15 this game, and Clove is someone that needs to be getting kills to actually, be impactful. Same as like Reyna, it's like kind of a self-sufficient type of player, and I don't see the vision.
When you know that that somebody isn't mechanically like speaking as gifted as others, the way I like to like overcome it is putting them in a role that allows them to be like sufficient with utility, right? And so, like, that's how we did it with Vision. Vision isn't the greatest mechanically speaking player, but he has a lot of value in the utility he finds because we put him in a role to allow him to get that kind of value. And you need to be able to recognize that. Whoever is leading this team, I'm not sure exactly who it is at this point because the IGL in brackets, I don't know, wasn't here today. And so, like, realistically, what I want to see is just like, it's just the ideas change up, and like maybe we put him on a role that allows this person to be more effective in their utility instead of looking for kills, because the kills part hasn't been working out fully. And even when they were playing KO, which is a very utility heavy agent, I honestly don't suggest playing Flash Initiator. I think it's the hardest role in the game to play, in my opinion. I think realistically, put him on like Info Initiator or even Gecko. Gecko could work, and like Fade, Gecko, Sova. Put him on something like that, get him to prep the agent, Viper even, and then boom, suddenly you got somebody who can be a strong team player without the risk of flashing your own teammates.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Jupiter coming out on top 20-6 on the Sky here. A really nice performance from him. Yeah, it was really nice from him. It was a treat to watch, honestly, because a lot of that was also assisted by Bando as well. I want to talk about that dynamic duo in this game a little bit before we close out here, because they were fighting for that shower space on defense, and that's something we didn't see on Sunset Wildray, is that dynamic duo, that kind of like presence, that kind of F it we ball energy that you were talking about. But we saw it on this map, and it looked really good from them. So those are things that we need to see a little more. And Reverse with 14 assists here, I mean, it's just good performance across the board from Revamp. And I kind of predicted this before the game too, is like I think Revamp are just going to close this one out, and that they did, and they did it in good fashion too.
No, I mean, I'm glad that they showed that on Bind. They know how to close the game. Just fix your Sunset and you're good. And Bind, fix everything, honestly. More time into scrims and server time. And VOD review. Please VOD review, because I can tell you guys aren't VOD reviewing right now. But I mean, I think they can do it. I'm a believer. I don't know why I'm a believer. I'm coping, but...
Now, I want to get your opinion on this one. So next week we have... Gentle Minions have 2 matches. One against ILH, one against Revamp. And then we have our last Group C match with Ultralight against Spectrum. How do you think those games go?
Okay. Ultralight loses to Spectrum, I do a backflip. Now, otherwise. Gentle Minions, I think they can win their 2 games. They're just going to have to play well, and hopefully they have been improving. They actually watch their own VODs. I hope. Last time I said that, nobody did. So let's see it. I'm gonna predict Gentle Minions win both, but you never know.
Yeah,
I like to see
changes.
Some alterations, some maybe some unforeseen circumstances to get some wins, but upsets are cool. Depends on who it happens to. I got upset last night. It wasn't very fun, but they earned it at UL. So I think that if they lose to Spectrum, I don't even know. To be honest, that would be insanity.
Now, folks, before we let you go here, this does decide what all these groups are now. We know all 3 players going into the LCQ, and we know all 6 teams going into the upper brackets of the playoffs. The only thing that is undecided right now is who is seed 2. Well, who are the rest of the seeds? Under seed 2 as well. So Gentle Minions, so you did predict that they're going to win both of those matches. That will put them in that seed 2 place. And Rendezvous just slightly skimming into that 3rd. So the thing is, going into this as well, Revamp, if they win their last match, that's another thing too. They actually might be able to secure another seed above them, because that'll be a 3-way tie between Gentle Minions, Revamp, and Rendezvous if Revamp win their match against Gentle Minions, but Gentle Minions win their other match. It makes them all 3-1. So right now that makes the seeding going into the playoffs really interesting, even though we already know who's where. This is going to be really cool.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. Honestly, I'm excited to see how it plays out. Like some actually important maps coming out.
Yep. Anyways, folks, with that, we thank you so much for joining us through all of these weeks of these group stages. Next week is the last week of the group stages, and then we go straight into LCQ and shortly after the playoffs. So stick around for week 5 because it starts on Friday at 9 p.m. EST, and that's Gentlemanians versus ILH, and we'll see you then.